It's completely blurry.
All righty.
Not great.
We're having a crazy show today. Crazy show. There's the Y&R lights here on JLJ Media. We're back, bitches, and I don't know what to tell you guys, but it's crazy. We're here for your viewing pleasure and for you guys who are listening who make this show one of my top 5 shows of all time every week. You guys, we get thousands of downloads every week of this Y&R Media Spotlight. So thank you for listening to us. You don't want to look at us apparently, but you like listening to us. So thank you. We'll take that. We are here to talk about the week that was. We won't get to every storyline because we have a whole soapbox. We just want the important ones, of course. Bone Beautiful is next after that. And of course, me and Frank, you guys are already sending me messages. We're talking about General Hospital today at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Frank and I have lots of things to talk about on that one too. But we are here to talk about all the soaps today. And also, there is no show today for my chocolate twin, Dishin Days, because he was the host
My gosh.
of the Day of Days 2022 celebration yesterday. Tami was there briefly. Can you tell us
Seriously, you guys. I don't know if there's, any Y&R fans who are Days of Our Lives fans, but the Day of Days event is just such an amazing fan event. I wish all the soaps did this for their fans. It's always free. Obviously, you have to fly, you pay for your own flight or hotel if you're coming from out of town, but it's a free event. Tony Moore Jr. just slayed. He slayed. And I could see, Ron, the head writer, was there. I could see people watching him and just being so like, he's nailing it. He's doing such a great job. So kudos to Tony.
Yeah. So he's part of our soap family. And again, I'm happy for him because this is 30 years in May. Sometimes it's childhood dream is coming true.
Yeah.
And that's what we support. We support dreams. We love dreams. So I think it's really wonderful that you get to do that. I could make it say because I had a successful class yesterday. Amanda was in it. Thank you guys for coming into the class and joining me once again. Hopefully you guys learned a lot from me. And we had a good time. We also had some tea time too. There's some tea spilling. It was a good time. We had by all, I think.
Yeah.
But we had a good time. So thank you for supporting me and JLJ Media and my classes. I have more coming. To mention Teriah. So Teriah favorite. So if you haven't heard already, the Kate Linder's tea has been postponed until the spring because due to COVID. So it'll be in spring. So you can go to Kate Linder. I think she's Kate Linder YR on Twitter or Kate Linder YR on Instagram. You can go to her to find out more about that. So Teriah's involved with that, but that won't be to the spring. But my fan meetup is December 3rd, 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. And I just got word from the PR department of Y&R. They're sending me a box of goodies for you guys. So if you're a Teriah fan or Y&R fan, you want chances to win some prizes when it comes to this event. I may just give some away for fun, depending on what it is. I just give away to everybody. So sign up now. There's 4 ways to sign up, of course. Ways to pay, and it's on December 3rd, 12 noon. So please, we already got, I think, almost 30 people signed up already. So we have a lot of people coming to this. So we have a good time and a nice safe space to talk about our soaps and our favorite couple. Also, I just want to mention that this will be, I want to say, I would give a trigger warning. I was asked to do that because we will be talking about some serious subjects that are going on the show this week on Y&R. Which they were giving warnings also at the beginning of every episode she was on. And at the end, of course, it's 988 is the number, right? Am I saying that right? 988? It's the number to call for see if any feelings of wanting to do harm to yourself. It's a very anonymous, non-judgmental phone number to call to do that. So I'll make sure I say that. And lastly, just really quick, I just want to mention something, you guys. As soap fans, I'm asking you, imploring you, I am begging you to take a breath. We get very invested in our soap operas. We do here too, we do on here too. Sometimes we get very invested, which is what's supposed to happen when you watch a TV show. Writers write stuff to get reactions out of us. Now, what we do reaction shows here, of course. We don't always agree on everything, and that's always a great thing. You guys are all welcome to come to our chats and to come and comment on our shows. Healthy debate is fine, but it's getting a little out of hand. I'm noticing online, and I want to mention my girl Candace Mack. I'm doing this all day today, so you guys have to bear with me. Who's getting extremely attacked, and I'm going to talk about this on Bold, the next show, very heavily on that show. That's where it happened. We need to be careful what we say to people. We need to be more mindful what we say to people. We are passionate. We love our soaps. We love our characters. We hate our characters. Trust me, Peter August, you guys know how I feel about that on General Hospital. But it should still be a somewhat fun space. But what's happening with the actors, threatening them, threatening all this stuff, it's just not, it's out of control. And you guys are driven me off of Twitter because I just can't do it anymore because it's just, people are just too crazy. And death threats to actors, death threats to Annika Nicole, Noelle, death threats, it's getting to the point where it's just completely, and Candace is one of the nice people in the world. So the fact that Twitter turned on her, I couldn't believe it. I was completely shocked because she's one of the nice, seriously, one of the biggest cheerleaders of the soap genre, like she really is. And so she's getting all kinds of blame. There's no conspiracy theories, folks. There's nothing going on beyond. They're writing something you may not like, which is okay, and that's it. And actors are doing a job. They're not here to make you feel better. They're doing a job. That's what their job is. So we need to all take a breath. I'm just really asking you. And anybody who doesn't like what I'm saying, I don't care. That's how I feel. And this is what JLJ Media is about. We're about inclusivity and kindness and compassion and discussion. That's what we're here for. That's what I want to say today.
And I'm just going to pipe in and say that James is being very polite about all of this behavior. And I'm just going to say it's unacceptable. This toxic spewing of hatred and phobia. We got people, we all got issues. If you've got fear, you've got toxicity, take it somewhere else. Okay, get off of the daytime platforms. Take it somewhere else or get some help. In all seriousness, this is a tough time for a lot of people right now. Get some help, find some peace in your lives. But we all here are very protective of the people in daytime. We support the genre, we support the talent, and this is not acceptable. We will not tolerate this, just so we're clear.
Yes, we won't.
Exactly.
But like I said,
totally
debate is fine. Debate is fine. We're going to debate.
Absolutely.
That's the fine. But these attacks on the actors, us, like us, it's just not. It's like said, and our families and things like that. It's not acceptable. It's just not acceptable. And yes, it's just a TV show, folks.
Thank you. We love it, but it's a show, guys.
We love it. We love it. We tune in every day. I fucking love the show. And she's right. I am being very polite.
Oh yeah.
I'm so impressed, James.
I know.
I'm so
no, my first one was gonna start cussing, but everybody. But I'm being very polite. But you guys are seeing it, right? You guys are seeing it, and then you guys in the chat. You guys in the chat room know what's going on out there. But it's happening not just on Twitter anymore. Now it's starting to bleed into Facebook. It's happening on Instagram. The actors are having to make these videos to respond to you. Like they should be just doing their job. That's what they're here to do their job. And you're right. And Tammy's right. We had an election just happen. People got gas $8 a gallon. Like there's all kinds of, we got things going on, folks, that we need to handle. And COVID's not gone yet. And there's other things happening. We got to, bacon's like $10 a bag. No. It's like, I know, and David makes a point. I know that, stories hit us in different ways. I've cried on here, I've laughed on here, all the kind of stuff, and I get that too. But we have to really be mindful though. But David, I know what you're saying. They affect us. We watch them, they affect them. And what we're about to talk about right now, I want to start out with the storyline that really has everyone talking. No matter how you feel about how they got there, I feel like it's one of the few storylines that everyone's like, what a great job they're doing. And that's Chelsea. And we weren't here last week, so we didn't talk about that initial, that whole on the, it looked real to me. I was like, it looked real to me. And the beautiful work that Mr. Claire Egan and Jason Thompson and even Sharon Case and even Mark Grossman. Oh my God, I was in tears.
Everyone involved in that storyline.
Yes. So I'm gonna let the ladies. I want Terry for a second because she has to leave a little early today. So I want actually Tammy,
Just get it out, Tammy. Get it
out.
all out.
How you feel about the storyline? How you feel
Well,
about
no, I mean, I'm gonna say we probably all feel the same way. You know, this is such a sensitive subject. At the same time, it's a subject that needs to be talked about in a respectful, supportive way. And Y&R is just, you know, bless you, writers. You know, and I don't know how much interaction the actors have. You know, a lot of times actors will have thoughts about, well, I really think, you know, Chelsea might, this is how it should be played, and whatever it is, there's magic going on right now. And it's so beautiful to watch as well as heartbreaking at the same time. So I'm just, I'm along for the ride. It's not easy to watch because you also get POVs like Lily who don't understand. Which is great, because you know that's not who she is. She doesn't know what it's like to slip into that dark, shadowed space that Billy was talking about. And he wasn't judgy with her. He said, you don't get it. I know you love me and that you're here for me, but you don't get it. I'm part of a very elite club that nobody wants to be a member of. I really appreciated that conversation.
I love that. Yeah, Amanda.
Well, the whole thing made me cry.
Yeah,
Y'all know I'm a crybaby, so I was crying like the whole time. But everyone's work is amazing. I know I have a crush on Mark, okay, but I loved he was so frantic about, like, he knew something was wrong, and he was like so frantically trying to figure it out. And Sharon couldn't tell him, and she wanted to. She wanted to tell him so bad, but she couldn't. And I was like, ah. But I loved it. I thought everyone did such amazing work.
Brittany Alyssa says how Chelsea explained to Adam exactly how I felt. It felt for me, so it meant a lot.
Yeah, I wondered how's she going to explain it to him.
Yeah. It was the dialogue. It was very well scripted, realistic dialogue. I think anybody who has gone through it, I've gone through it myself. I've opened and talked about it openly. After my Bell's palsy, I went through it. After my violent attack and rape, I went through it. So it hit home for me, but I was really watching how they're going to write this, how realistic they're going to write. And they're really writing it realistically, where it is, they say an incident, you know, certain words they're using, how nobody's just gossiping about it. There's no gossip. It's like, this is serious. It should come out of her mouth. I loved, Terry brought up a really good point, showing everyone else's kind of, showing Lily, Victoria doesn't even know what's going on, but just kind of Victoria and Billy still being kind of close with the kids. The fact that Connor said he talked to his brother cousin and they worked it out. Even though that was kind of off, we didn't see it, but I thought it was just kind of cool that they kind of like, it was very cool the way he did every aspect of it, which was treated so delicately, and it was just, and realistically, I just thought it was just wonderful. I don't know, it's good. And I mean, who knew? I mean, we know that she can act. We know they all can act. Half of them are Emmy winners as it is anyway. I mean, Jason Thompson Emmy winner, whatever, you know, but it's just kind of, and then juxtaposed with Jill and Billy this week got me in tears. Jill is just like, she played that frustrated mother so well.
Having Jess Walters physically there, like, is feeding my soul. Like, truly. You know, there was flashbacks that Devon was having of Neil, and you know, that's why we love daytime, the history and the tradition. And so when you see those iconic characters of Jill physically back on the canvas and not via Zoom, it shifted something inside me. Those conversations with her and Lily were gold. With her and Billy, gold.
I agree.
Like, oh.
I loved when she walked in and she looked at the desk and she was just like, what are you doing here? Yes. Oh, I'm the new receptionist. All high.
That was hilarious.
I was like, oh, because her face was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, everybody's agreeing Jess Walton in the flesh. You guys already know right at home that she lives somewhere else in Oregon, running a farm. It's like she can't always come. She usually drives down apparently.
Oh wow!
And so she said there's reasons why she's not in person. Plus, she's also semi-retired. She doesn't want to do it full time. So, but these moments, we're having her in person. But go ahead, Amanda. I just want to make sure people were asking us to make sure that they knew that.
Oh, I just loved that part because she looked so annoyed. And I was like, okay, I have to look up Esther and Jill's full history.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Because she looks so annoyed, like, oh, great.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious, and it's a long history. Yes, Jess Walton, Tami.
What did I say, Walters?
Walters, yeah. That's what you think. That's what's your name on it? Was it Risk Development show?
Give her a break. It's early, guys.
It's early. Senator Coffee. Yeah, I cried. Yes, you cried too. So first, I want to say hi to everybody. We have 44 people watching. Well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming back to us every time.
Hit the like button.
Hit that like button. But yes. It's Jess Walton is queen. The fact that Jess and Jason have this thing too. Jason Thompson, folks have said this. I liked his character on General Housewives. I'm not going to bash his character. I like Patrick Jake, but I will say, as Billy, they really are utilizing him a lot, and he's trying to find. That conversation was just realistic. I have grown children, so I've had this conversation. I know how it feels to be a parent to a grown child, and you want what's best for them, and you see them kind of floundering in some area because you can only do so much because they're grown. You can't just. I hold my tongue sometimes. Sometimes I don't. I know I love my daughters, but I say things sometimes I don't care. I'm their father. I'm gonna say it. But there are times I keep my mouth shut because they're grown. They're grown folks. But to me, Jill, the writing, you can just tell her frustration. You felt her frustration.
But it was really quick. What was beautiful when she was talking to Lily about Billy, she was livid with her son.
She was,
and I felt scared for Billy when she was going to confront him. But when they confronted each other, she backed down. Did you see it? She became the mom. To your point, James, is like, I just want you to be happy. Yes. She wanted to lay into him, and she did to a little bit, but not.
That's how it is. That's how it is.
Yeah.
You want to, but you kind of.
She's still sensitive to who he is and knows who he is, and she just feels so helpless. You can see that.
Well, the funny part, folks, you guys, is when she was talking shit about Billy, and Lily's like, "Wait a minute, that's her man."
I was gonna say
she stood up for her man, didn't she, Amanda? She stood up for her man.
That was my favorite though, because she was like, "Oh no, I don't care if he's my son. You do not let him put you through that. No, no, you're not gonna put up with his crap." I was like, "All right, cool."
She stood up. She's like, "I don't think you know Billy, but I know Billy." Blah, blah, blah. She's like, "Okay, girl, okay." I was like, "Okay." And Jill kind of stood there, and Jill smiled a little bit. She was kind of like, "Okay." And at the very end, Jill sings Sally, kind of cute, whatever that's gonna mean.
No, you guys. Like, I'm sure Courtney is well aware of this. The opportunity for her to be working opposite Jess in live time.
Yes.
For her as an artist, for Courtney, this is a golden moment for her.
Oh yeah.
Right. And so I'm watching I'm getting chills. I'm watching the chemistry between the characters is like, oh my God, I was so excited. I love her, Jill laughing at her.
Yes.
And seeing herself in.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's just like, I love it.
I love that too. I love that too. Because she was like, oh, like she knew like she was pretending.
Was that for real? Or was that for, it made me like, it was so like, oh my gosh, she sees herself in Sally. She sees it. She totally sees it. Tammy only has a couple minutes left. I mean, there's so much more because it's like we have the whole Amanda Phyllis stuff. We have the whole Devon Abbey stuff, Diane Tucker stuff. We have the Neil flashbacks. There's Flowo Boys. Chemistry, like what, Tammy? Oh my God, Flowo.
Tammy, you gotta say about what you think about Devon and Abby before you go.
What's on that one? What do you think about
again, the writers, they're being so realistic about this. They're really presenting all these different sides. Like, I get, Amanda, you're doing this to me again. I'm out of here.
Second time.
Yeah, again, I'm out of here. And and Phyllis, my heart was just breaking. Don't go. like, oh my God, yeah, I get it. I love you, but don't go. And I know you have to go. And
I know too much.
just happen. It didn't just happen.
No,
At this point,
thank you. It did not.
No, those things don't just happen. And so I think Abby's much more conscious of that, and Devon's, a little bit in denial, but I hate to say it, but I'm really liking Abby and Devon.
Yay, I got Tami on my side.
Oh, okay.
I like them together. I love them together, actually.
I didn't expect it, but I really love their conversations. And
yeah, Michelle and Michelle, their scenes. I know, I was sobbing like a baby. Sobbing like a baby. She says, I have no friends. My enemies are my friends.
Oh my God,
I just broke my heart.
I was like, no, Amanda, no.
I know. I was like, oh my God. I was just like that. I didn't expect those scenes either. Like, I didn't expect that. But again, Michelle Stafford's a multi-Emmy winning actress. Michelle Morgan is an Emmy winning actress. And yes, it's like it's coming. Oh yeah, the funny part, she goes, help the lady find her clothes, Devon. I know Amanda had the tune when she was like, what she wanted to say, what the fuck? That's what she wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Tami said, again, like again. It was like again.
He's like, can we talk about this? Sure, we can talk about this, but put on your damn shirt first. That's what I was thinking. He's like, dude, put your clothes on.
I put the clothes on. He was standing there just like, what? She's like,
Abby got up and was like, my bad. My bad. I just didn't say that.
Well, Chance was like, I have nothing to say. He just turned around and walked out. He was like, I'm done. And just walked out. But Amanda was like, yeah, I want some answers, but yeah, put some clothes on. Wait, did you watch it? She goes, oh, so you want a tall blonde chick?
Yeah, she did.
But then I was like, all right.
I loved her wrath, because we don't see Amanda like that very often.
No, we don't.
Rarely.
But no.
I loved that, because that is so something I would say. Oh, you want a tall blonde? Well, that's not me. Bye.
It was just, oh my God, it was so good. It was, oh my goodness. It was good.
I gotta sign off. But
everybody say goodbye to Tami. We'll see you next week.
Guys.
We're back next week. So
enjoy the rest, and we'll see you. It's next week, right?
Next week.
We're on? Okay.
We're on next week.
Love you guys.
Bye, you guys. Love you too. Bye. So, okay, so we'll continue with the Devon. So if we were to chat, we're like, finally, Devon and Abby.
Thank you.
It was a long time coming. It was a long time coming. But I do think, okay, so folks, we were asking what I think about this whole Devon thing. So here's the thing. I've been saying for years, we have to make Devon or Bryton James a leading actor on the show. He has done his time. He could be a leading Black man because Neil's gone. That him and Nick could be leading Black men on the show, leading men on the show. And Bryton James been on the show since he was a kid. We saw the flashbacks. He has been on since he was a kid. After Family Matters. He was on Family Matters, and they did something else. And then he went on to Young and the Restless. And seeing all those flashbacks, I knew Christophe St. John. I miss him all the time. He was such a soulful, nice guy. But I almost forgot what a great actor he is and was. I say is, he's not even here. What a great actor he was, and how and for me as a Black man, to see this representation, he wasn't perfect. Neil wasn't perfect. He made mistakes, but he still held himself in a way that was, I'd never seen in daytime before. And he did love his family. He loved Lily, and he loved Devon. He loved his family. And he was a businessman. And I'm telling you, it was so good to see Devon kind of go through memory lane and remember all the things he told him. Even though, I said it last week. I said last week, Brian, I think it's time to move him up to the leading man status.
Yeah, I agree.
And that leading men make mistakes and do all the stuff they're supposed to do, that kind of thing. So I think in their minds, it is just happening. it just happened. I think in their brains, it just happened. But you could tell Devon, he didn't think it was a mistake. She's like, we can't do this again. He's like, he just stood there. She's like, he didn't say it either. He's just still like, why not? Like,
Really? We can't?
can't do it
Are you
again.
sure about that?
Do it again. You know, and I thought, I just thought it was, you know, Sean not so much. Oh, you don't like Sean, Dominic? Sean Dominic's hot. I think he's
And he lost a lot of weight too.
He lost some weight.
He's
So
been working out.
Working out. Working out for me. But the point is, I just think that Brighton has earned the stripes. He's been on the show for several decades. He has earned the stripes to be a leading man and make the same mistakes leading men make. I mean, that's what they do. And so I think it was great drama. And I think they really did think it's just happened. It only happened to one time, that it just happened, but there's chemistry between them. They share a child together through. We're gonna see this week, I guess, Mariah's reaction, I guess, this week. But they have a connection. They're friends. They have a connection.
This is not gonna be the last time, James. Please.
No, it won't be. It won't be.
I would be. You know what? Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
I want more people to fight for the relationship. Christoph and Neil will never be forgotten. Yes, I agree. Completely agree. I agree. Brighton as lead should submit himself for lead actor next year, and Sean should submit himself for supporting. I agree. I just think Brighton is a lead actor. He's a lead actor. He's want to say he's now him and Lily both are really the leads. They should be. They should be treated as such. And I'm not just saying it because I'm black and they're black, but I just feel like they've been around for a long time. They've had major storylines. They should be out there.
Good.
Flovo says, "Hey Amanda." yeah, Flovo. So Flovo, she's coming in next month. Get to meet her next month. Hopefully, we get you guys to get together.
Yay! I know. Hopefully.
Yeah, me too, Shanika. I'm curious about Mariah's reaction too. Very curious about the reaction. But again, I'm glad they went there. Well, I was shocked they went there. Like, why not? I guess I was shocked. I was like, oh, they're going there. They're just gonna go there. But I just saw the chance and let's just walk on in and just like after we just there's a lot going on. There's a whole thing. We had the whole Nate stuff going on too. So.
What about the fact that Chance decided to have this big conversation and then not come home?
He didn't come home.
Don't come home. You know what? There's consequences. Don't come home. There's consequences. There's a hot black man there. Like, there's consequences.
It was. I mean, Abby couldn't lose either way. She got a hot man over here and a hot black man over here.
Right?
Got choices.
I would love to be in that predicament, James.
Me too, girl. Hello, me too. Yes, I love it. I got that. Tammy had to go take care of some family stuff, so she had to leave early. She's fine. She's alive. She's fine. I was to leave early. Hi, DJ girl.
Sorry about my lighting, guys. It's James knows.
We're wearing our shirts, our merch, jljmedia.threadless.com. I'll put it in the chat. You should buy some of our stuff. And things are on sale because of Black Friday and all that stuff. So go ahead and buy stuff. Flobo just bought something from our shop. So thank you, Flobo, for doing that. I was at his house. He showed it to me. He bought a shirt. We have shirts, mugs, everything. So jljmedia.threadless.com. Check out our stuff. I got it in red. She got it in black.
If you get one, take a photo and tag us.
Yeah, tag us. So yes. So do it, please. Some people eat their feelings. Some people shop their feelings. Abby screws hers.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Girl.
Yeah. Wait till Elena and Nate's reaction. That could be good too. Oh my God. That'd be so good. Yes, we good. Yes, I'm very happy that I'm in an interracial relationship. Why not? You know, to me, I mean, I wouldn't be here if we didn't have one, so I'm glad I'm here. So I'm glad we're having that. And so that's but they kind of fit. They were friends. And that baby, I just want to tell you, the baby looked mixed. I'm appreciating the care they went into that because he had kind of blondish, he had the blondish hair, but he had the kind of skin. I love the baby. Baby Dominic looked like a mixed baby, which could mean anything. The mix, we come in all kind of shapes and colors. But I appreciated that it wasn't like one or the other, like just super this, super that. It looked like a mixed baby, so I was very happy to see that too. Well, Sugarless. I would say she was mentioning that Abby Chance knew before. She knew. That's what's so funny. When Chance talked to her and said that you knew this stuff, but yet you seem to resent it. That's realistic, I think. I've never been a cop wife or anything or boyfriend, so I don't know what that feels like. But that's realistic, right? I mean, you can kind of not like it, I guess.
Sometimes you think that you know what something is, and then you get into it and you're like, ooh, I didn't know it was like this. I don't like it. You know?
Yes. Michelle Walker was not fired. She chose to go on reoccurring. She has some family stuff going on. She chose to go on reoccurring.
Hey, James, you know
Yes.
what? You look really cute today.
Oh, thank you.
I love your
like
glasses.
My glasses and hat combination. Is for the all week. It's like, James, I have to wear these because I have some eye issues going on. I have to wear them. They're not for cuteness. But everybody likes them. I don't know why. All week.
Cute, though.
Well, thank you. I'm an old man trying to hold on. That's all I'm trying to do, folks. Hold on. I'm trying to hold on, everybody.
Well, you don't look old, so that's all that matters.
Well, thank you. I will take that. Thanks to my mother, Benita. I'll give it to her. Michelle's not reoccurring. But yes, also Amanda had just offended Devon to Nate.
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Oh, yes. And yet, you guys, I think it's gonna be Nate Victoria. They're next. They'll be fucking soon. They're next. Nate Victoria. They're next. They're gonna get together.
I'm for that.
I'm for it. The way she looks at Nate, though, I'm like, she's all. Well, I look at him the same way too, but he's hot.
I was about to say, James, really? Really?
I mean, the way she looks at him, like she's like, yeah, you're perfect for us. I'm like, oh my god, I think so too, girl. There's Tammy in chat room. That's so funny. So I'm very excited. Yeah, she's in Toronto with her family. Yeah, she had a major thing. Oh, thank you. But I think it's something cute in there. I'll take it. Thank you. I'll take it. But yeah, so let's see later. Yeah, later. The fallout's gonna be good. We're gonna wait till you hear all the fallout. It's gonna be good. But do you think they can salvage this, or now is it fully? It has to go. Who does Chance go with? You can't leave Chance sitting out there by himself. I'm like, who can he go with?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Question.
He's hot. I love his hair. I just love his hair. Oh, you guys, you know who else who's going reoccurring? But I don't understand why they're doing this. They announced it. My girl Kelsey Wang and Noah. I heard a reoccurring.
Oh.
So I don't know what that means, because Audra, who's hot, my girl Shalika Silver, who's just hot. She's hot. And the way she's hot. And girl was just talking about remember when we were together, we could keep our hands on. I got excited. I got excited too. I was like, woo. She was like, we weren't just nothing to each other. And he didn't deny it, but he's just like, okay.
That's why he's got to be mean, James. He's got to be mean to keep his resolve.
I guess, because he's like, you're kind of right. And then she's like, the baby. I was like, the baby?
I know. I almost fell out of my chair. I was like, what baby?
I had to go back twice. I went back to, I thought I heard it wrong, but then I was like, the baby? Now, she claimed that she's claiming, I think there's a little great-grandchild Newman out there somewhere.
And she says, oh, well, you just took off. So, I didn't even, she just woke up and he was gone one day. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, the afternoons we spent, she was bringing up, I was like, okay, daytime. She was painting a picture.
She was
painting a picture.
She was.
God bless
She
America.
was painting. All right.
She sure was. So I'm just telling you, I know, Cherie, it's really weird. It's like they're putting a couple on reoccurring and they're just getting spicy. Like it's just starting to, Kelsey's showing her little attitude. Like, no, I'm not gonna roll over and play dead. She's talking about her attitude. But Shalika Silver, follow her on Instagram or Twitter. She's great. She's actually a very smart, wonderful person in real life. And she's hot. Even I think she's hot. I think she's hot.
Side note, she's hot.
She's hot.
Just in case you didn't know.
She's hot. Yeah, she's hot. Oh yeah, they tangled in the sheets. Okay, V. Carter, you remember all the lyrics, you remember all the dialogue, don't you? V. Carter remember all the dialogue. She's like, He was like, oh, I see. Hi guys. He's like, she's all the
Scary.
dialogue. Zach, he had to get out of Dodge. He had to get the fuck out of here. He's like, I gotta go. I gotta go. But yeah, Audra's like, well, yeah, So I'm sad they make them reoccurring. I don't know why they're reoccurring. Who knows? But Rory's hot, and Kelsey's hot. They're all out.
God, everybody on this show is too hot.
I know. They are. So they get no jobs. They get no jobs. Yeah, no jobs. I guess. But maybe. And you got, excuse me. And then we got Diane and Tucker. Tucker's tired of Diane. He's tired of her. And she's getting on, she's losing it. She is losing it. And Tucker's just like, just leave me alone. We're done. And he said, stay out of my way. And she's like, are you threatening me or whatever? He was like, I was like, girl, you may want to back down, girl.
I know. He's telling you to go. He's done. And she just.
I know. She followed him.
Did I freeze?
She followed him. Tucker is helping Audra hide the baby. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm saying, because they know each other. I'm saying there's something going on. But I like Tucker has his own agenda. He's working it out. And Diane, I think you need to leave her alone. But when Jack when Jack said, leave the poor woman alone when he was talking to Ashley, first of all, Ashley looks so cute in her outfit.
Oh, I'm obsessed with her.
Yeah, her outfit was so she carries her stuff and everything. But when he said, leave the poor woman alone, Ashley looked at him like, okay. And she walked out. She just took a chair and threw it through the window again. But she was like, oh. She's like, okay. She was like, she knew, she goes, okay, she's getting to him. She just like, he keeps saying it's about Kyle, and his mother. And no, it's not just about Kyle and his mother. You are starting to feel sorry for her.
Yeah.
Even though we know there's more to the story. There's more to the story.
And then did you notice, like it caught me off guard because they were talking, like Ashley and Tucker's talking. Then all of a sudden he like yelled at, like he raises his voice and I was like, whoa, it caught me off guard. I was like, excuse me, sir, bring it down a notch. Why are you yelling?
I know. You guys are right in the chat, and Gloria, and that's funny, that song. So you guys in the chat room. Hi, Alex. Hi, guys. Okay, so I get Flobo still can be in the chat room. I don't. He finds it enjoyable. I usually watch soaps. That if he finds it enjoyable. That's so funny. Yeah, like everybody's talking to him, saying I think so. He's like in the chat room. But yeah, I saw the preview for this week, and I saw that Diane goes off on all three women in the preview. She goes off on all three of them, and Nick's just like, I just love her in the face, like. So I mean, it's. I love when Victor was a couple weeks ago was like, the three of you together. I was like laughing so hard. It was so funny. It's like, because it is like the Witches of Eastwick. It's like, who do these three chicks together? Beautiful people geeking on me. That's what Flobo said.
I like when he told Nikki, well, go ahead and tell me, babe, what does he call her? He calls her and he has a name for her.
He has a name for her. I forgot. Guess remember his name.
Guys, what does he call her? Anyway, he's like, go ahead and tell me what's going on. And she's like, please, I know you already know. You know everything always. And he's like, yeah, but I want you to tell me. Like, I want to hear it from you.
Yes, Ashley's wardrobe was stunning. Michelle Morgan was stunning. They always just feel it's so funny. Because my girl, Michelle Stafford, is tall and statuesque and can wear anything. But they always get some off the shoulder thing. It always makes you laugh when they dress her sometimes.
Yeah.
I enjoy Nervous Diane.
Yeah, me too. It's funny.
Everybody say hi to Flobo. Follow him on Flobo Boys. Follow him. He's our buddy. Yes, it's oh my God, it's just my love.
Okay, yeah.
That's my love. So yes. But Victor was eating it alive. He was busting up. I was like, you've been with 2 to 3 women sitting there, so
that's weird. I didn't think of that.
Right, him and Ashley, that they have a whole decade, they have a kid, they have all this stuff. So I think it's really funny. I think it's these women. I Unhinged Diane is the best. I mean, the actress Susan Walters is so good. She's so good because I don't feel sorry for her because I just know there's something else there. There's more going on. There's more going on. We don't know it yet.
And then Kyle.
Oh, poor Kyle.
Oh, Kyle. Sweet little innocent Kyle.
I know. It's just his mommy. Hey, if your mommy came back from the dead You want her to be good, right?
Yes.
You'd want
I
that.
would.
You want
And
to be
I would
good,
believe her too.
you know? And I'm like, I love when when they first come back and Phil's like, you can go off on me later, but we got things to do. Like, she's like, we can discuss that later. We can work it out later. They're trying to go, you can go off on me later. You know, don't come for me. We can work it out later. I laughed so when she said that. She was like, you know, we're trying. So yeah, so Flo says he's learning a new language, soap. So try to get him into the soap world. I think that's what love is in the soap
Ooh.
world. We're trying to get him in here. So I'm going to invite Flobo to watch like a week of one of our soaps with us, and he'll come on, right, Flobo? He'll come on, join us.
He's like, right?
I just do wrestling stuff with him, and so people love his people like me. So you guys would love Flobo. It's Flobo's fresh take
Oh,
on
I'm
it.
sure.
We'll talk about it, Flobo. And there's Black Love. Yeah, Jack. Well, yeah, Jack's had all kind of yeah. So yes, Simone, I agree with you. Kyle wants his mother back, so he's not clearly thinking about. Yeah, he's not thinking clear about her. He's going to need everybody else to think clearly for him.
It would have to be bad.
Yes.
Like, it's going to have to be real bad right in his face where he cannot make any excuses for her.
Exactly. And V just said it. Both Jack and Kyle are going to be heartbroken.
Oh, yeah.
Something because this whole Jeremy thing, like, what's that about? Like, something going on there.
Can we please, can we please slap Jack in the face? I can't handle Jack right now. I can't handle it. I can't handle it, James. What is he thinking? He knows this woman, right? And yet he's sitting there going, just leave her alone. Leave her alone. And I'm like, no, I will not leave her alone. Thank you.
He did it to Phyllis the other week, and they did it to Ashley this week. Just like, you know, there's something going. She told me the truth. It's not everything. It's not everything, folks. I also say Jack is a soap opera. You know it's not everything. You know it's not everything. You know more's coming. Obviously, more has to come for drama.
Yeah, obviously.
There's more. Yeah, there's more to it. But yes, Summer is starting to see the light where Diane's concerned. She's starting to see it.
But how does he not? No one cares that she only admitted it because she had no choice.
Yes, exactly.
She was going to be outed.
Yes. Slapjack. That's funny. When Jerry Stock comes to General City, the Abbotts, Newmans, and Phillips will be in danger. You mean everybody's be in danger? Okay. Anyway, no, Audra and Noah, baby, has to be alive. I agree. Oh, Amaya said something really interesting. Audra and Noah's baby has to be alive, and Teriah are going to accidentally adopt it. Oh, Amaya.
Oh no.
That's good, Amaya. That's good.
Very good. That is very
wow. I didn't even think about that at all. That's good.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right. You know what? Stamp it, James.
You're stamping. Good time stamp it. That's what I said. But Maya, I'll give you that. I'll give it to you. That's. Oh my goodness, that's interesting. Jack is too worried about Kyle. Kyle's a big boy. Zach, if you have grown, you can't help it. You always you're always your kids. You can't help it. I mean, you're right, Salil, but you just can't. That'd be way too awkward. On purpose, right? Exactly. Kyle wants to, but see, everybody's liking it. Sneaker's like, yeah, that's good. Soapy. It's totally soapy. That would totally be soapy. Great predictor on Maya. You get points today. You get the bell today. You get the bell. That was good. That was good, Amaya. That was good.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, that was good. I didn't think about that before. That's a good, yeah. Because Mario won't have any hands in Dominic. That whole thing will be that's all taken care of, kind of. So I think this will be really good. To keep me away from Teriah adoption storyline. I don't know, Sherry. You never know.
And then they'll be devastated. Yes.
But maybe they'll raise the kid together. Noah and Mariah are close. They're close. They're close. They're brother and sister. They're close. Well, she told Jack a sob story. I had no choice. I did not know exactly. Diane actually beat the witch's coven. She got to spin it her way. Yes. Mm-hmm. I know. She did. I think she thought she could win by going to him first and put on the tears. You saw she was put on the tears.
Oh,
They were totally put on. So it's like they showed us because she wasn't crying a second ago, and then she started crying. So I'm like, mm-hmm.
No, she was in the hallway putting Visine in her eyes.
Okay, she was.
So she could cry.
Yes, she's like, mm-hmm. Jack and Stephen fall. If Jack and Diane fall in love again, oh my God.
That's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of the most. So I'm like, oh no, this is not good.
It's not. It's not.
It's not.
It's not. You guys, we're gonna stop here because I have the Bold and Beautiful to do next too. Yeah, we was a little late, but I think we covered most of the storylines that are in there. I mean, Nate and Elena talked. We'll see what happens with that too. It's all kind of like, Sally cleaned out her office, and Victoria was rude to her when she's bringing Nate in there. I want you gone when we get back. Like, well, I'm like, okay, Victoria, let's just rub it in her face even more.
She can't really say like, I don't want you with my brother. Okay.
Can't say that. She can't say that. Nope, she can't say that. Can't say that. So, but thank you everybody for watching our show. Here's about 10 minutes. We'll be back with Bold and the Beautiful. Thanks, Flo, for joining us. Flo, maybe you'll join us for Bold and the Beautiful. I don't know what he's doing today. But we appreciate it very much. Again, sign up for my Teriah event. It's coming up. I got swag coming for you guys. The Y&R sending me stuff. Again, just try to be kind out there to people if you can. I'm tired of all the craziness on Twitter and Instagram and all this. I'm just tired of all of that.
I know. You know what? We love you, Candace.
We love you, Candace Mack. Candace Mack, we love you. We support you. Fuck all those other people. We support you. And we support our fans who are in the chat room who are great. 69 people watching us.
Yay!
69 people, the year I was born. Thank you everybody for doing this. We'll be back for Bold and we'll be back